As expected, the ECB's Governing Council has kept interest rates unchanged at record lows. Just to emphasise, its benchmark interest rate is now zero, and the rate that it charges on the bank's deposits parked at the European Central Bank is actually 0.4%, which means rates are, in fact, negative in the eurozone. What we've also seen today is the European Central Bank release its latest projections for what will happen to inflation and growth in the Eurozone, both this year and in the years ahead. The big picture is that these projections haven't really changed very much from the projections that the ECB released in March. They think growth is going to be a little bit better this year, but a little bit worse in 2018. And they only think inflation is going to be slightly better this year than they had thought in March. So in some ways, this is quite surprising because we saw very strong growth in the Eurozone at the start of the year. The European Central Bank seems a lot more cautious. It wasn't a good day for Greece. Greece had hoped that a waiver that would allow the European Central Bank to accept its government bonds as collateral would be reinstated. In the event that waiver was not reinstated, which means that Greek banks are still very reliant on the Bank of Greece's emergency loans.
Downside risks continue to relate to developments in the global economy, to the upcoming British referendum, and to other geopolitical risks.
The general tone of what Mario Draghi said was very much that the central bank needs to wait and see what happens now. It announced a big package in March. Some of those measures that it announced in March aren't coming into force until this month. It really wants to take a look at the impact of corporate bond purchases, which are beginning this month, and also a round of central bank auctions have on the economy before deciding whether or not it's going to unleash another wave of monetary easing. Claire Jones in Vienna.